Hello YouTube, this is a Florida Rider. Just hanging out and about in the city tonight, not going too far. And I'm enjoying the sounds of silence. Well, of course there are cars around me and my motorcycle's a little bit louder than most people's, but nobody is talking to me. And I love it. All three of my jobs involve dealing with people. And they're the type of job that you have to be on for, so to speak. You can't be tired, you can't be lagging or anything like that. You have to feel energetic because that's what you're expected to do. And I am. And sometimes I'm that way 12 hours a day. You know, and it doesn't matter if there are people standing in front of you or you're on a conference call or a teleconference. You're still right there for everybody to see. And you still have something important to say, or you should, otherwise you wouldn't have any of these jobs. But that's a different story. You know, you have teleconferences in front of groups to lead, you have training courses to give, you have students to teach, you have exams to give. And so sometimes on my weekends, I like to relax. And by relax, we'll say have absolutely no contact with anybody that's not necessary. Now, don't get me wrong, I won't not do things because I want to be alone. Sure, I'll go on motorcycle rides with people, why not? Because when I'm riding, I'm alone. Even when I'm with a group of people, I don't have a Bluetooth headset, so nobody's talking in my head. Well, okay, there might be people talking in my head, but, you know, they've been there forever, so they're forgiven. But you know what I mean. I don't have to be on, so to speak. Now, I do want to say that I love my jobs. Okay, I have no problem with any of them. I love doing them. Love going to work almost every single day. And I love the satisfaction I get from them. But sometimes I just don't want to talk to anybody. And on those kinds of days, I will sit outside on the lanai and have iced tea and read or listen to music or something, and no one bothers me, and I love it. And I've noticed that a little bit more now because normally my full-time and part-time jobs are set up so that I have the same days off. I did that on purpose, and it works very well with both of those jobs and both of those bosses. Of course, being flexible when I have to, but for the most part I have the same days off. Right now I'm working on a special project on my full-time job which requires me to shift one of my days off. So now I only have one full day off, and luckily that's Saturdays. However, that won't last. Everything will be back to normal in the next few weeks. And I'll go back to having my 2 days off. And to contradict myself, I will say that sometimes it's too quiet at my house, so I have to turn on the radio. So perhaps, to me, the real sound of silence is nobody talking to me. I don't know, but it works for me. That's what I do know. So what about you? Do you like to enjoy the sound of silence, and how do you do it? Do you send the husband or wife and kids off to the mall with a credit card for the afternoon? Or do you run out to the local coffee shop and sit there with a large Frappo, Wappa Dupa, whatever they're called these days? Oh wait, they're not called large, they're called Venti or Grande. I don't know, some nonsense like that. Anyway, This is the Florida Rider signing off. Goodbye.